Yes, people, what is going on? England 2, Panama 0. A reaction from the game. I did a short, of course, last night, but let's actually get into what happened in the game. Make sure you subscribe if you're new around here. Let's get straight on into it. England were all right second half. That's pretty much the big takeaway. And I feel like everyone's main takeaway from this is, Jude Bellingham's really good because he got a goal and an assist. Now, with that being said, we should have gone and battered Panama. I know the last time we played them in the World Cup was 6-1. I'm not bothered about beating them 6-1, but if you look good at 3 or 4-0, everyone would have gone, yeah, this England team's sound. At this current moment in time, I think a lot of people around the world look at this England team and go, yeah, all right, we'll take them. Yeah, go on, we'll have a go at them. Because it doesn't seem to be any message or any statement that's really come out from England at all in this World Cup. The second half against Croatia was very good. That is very, very fair. Other than that, we have been poor, I think. Now, the only thing is that you grow into tournaments. We didn't start well, and then we had a really good second half. We haven't done well in the second game. We didn't really do enough in the third game to go and win it. We obviously, of course, got the 2 goals with Harry Kane getting the other one. Is it enough? Time will tell. That's the truthful answer. Time will tell if it is enough. For me, I'm going to have my guess now and say that I don't think it is enough for England to go all the way, based off of what I've seen so far. I think the squad selection has been poor, even from before the tournament started. Some of the names that were not being included, I just wasn't in love with the noise that was around the England squad selection. Then when the squad actually came out, again, I wasn't in love with it. I thought there was a few holes, and I understand why people got called up and what the job was that they were going to be employed to do, but I don't think it's enough. That's the thing with this England team, is I just don't think it's got the legs to get over the line. And I think that everyone talking about Harry Kane and Jude Bellingham, that's the only thing that's maybe given us a slight saving grace. But I just feel like there's holes starting to appear more and more regularly in this England team. And if we're not careful, there's going to be a team that undoes it. Now, in the next 2 games that we could potentially have, we of course first have to get past Democratic Republic of Congo, then we have to go to the Estadio Azteca, Mexico City, and play against Mexico more than likely. Could be Ecuador. But realistically, it's going to be Mexico in Mexico City to play in a quarter-final game, which is absolutely mad. But the Democratic Republic of Congo, that's going to be a very, very different game. They are going to defend the same way that we have seen in the last 2 games, but it's knockout football. They will have to come forward at some point. Panama came forward when they had nothing to lose in the game yesterday, and they looked all right, to be fair. They didn't have the quality, which we knew. They're the only team in the World Cup that didn't score. But when they came forward, they did put the ball in the back of an England net, had it not been for an offside. It's worrying because Panama don't have someone like Vissa, and Vissa is who England are going to be up against for Democratic Republic of Congo. This is a Premier League level footballer. He will be able to cause us problems. I'm not going to turn around and say that England aren't going to go and win this game. I'll be very confident that England go and win this game. But based off of what I've seen so far, I'm not 100% certain. I'm confident. It's just the way that I feel that England has portrayed itself is just not doing the greatest work for the image of English football currently. I understand that Thomas Tuchel was essentially brought in to be England manager to get us over the line in the later rounds. But we are now in the later rounds, and the round of 32 is against a team that I think maybe we can all say, to be fair to them, in the old format would never have been in this position. They wouldn't have been in a knockout round. They probably would have gone out beforehand. England now have to play against the Democratic Republic of Congo, who will be a bit more defensive, and England have to find a way to actually break that down. Based off of last night's game, I really worry about that. The reason why in particular I worry about it is because all the England wingers do the exact same thing. They're all quick, they're all fast, they all want to come inside. That's it. They don't do anything different. Madueke, maybe you argue, is slightly different, but again, that depends on what wing he plays on, as he can go on to both. But there's no one getting down the outside, there's no one bombing on, there's no one causing problems, trying to get in behind and make things difficult and awkward for the defenders we're going against. All the chances that England had, they carved out for themselves, but they never really made anything awkward. The ball that got delivered into the box for Jude Bellingham's goal, Bellingham does well to stick a foot out, wrap it round, does really well. That's maybe the only time they made it awkward. But anything else, it was more quality rather than actually creating your own luck and making things difficult for a defender. Even the Bellingham cross in for, of course, Harry Kane for the second goal. Harry Kane gets up really well. Goalkeeper's in no man's land. It's not awkward for him. It's just a good ball that Harry Kane goes and attacks. Even the best goalkeepers in the world wouldn't have stopped it. Quality is good, but you also need to create your own luck. And England have not been doing that anywhere near enough. Now, again, I think big picture, long term, England are going to be okay. I think we're going to go through. I do have worries and questions about how long this image stays as it currently is. Because for me, you look at France, you look at Spain, you look at the other big nations at this tournament, they're all sending messages. We aren't at all. Maybe you might not want to send a message. Maybe you want to give it a little bit more time. That is completely fine and very understandable. But you have to show a sign. If you want to send a message, that's absolutely fine. But there has to be signs that maybe a message is starting to come across. And England, as of right now, look really, really poor in comparison to the other nations at this tournament. I think a lot of England fans maybe got carried away with the idea of Harry Kane winning the Golden Boot. But truthfully, this being said, Harry Kane, the majority of his goals at major tournaments have come from the penalty spot or other set pieces, headers in at the back post and such from corners. England need to find a way to get Harry Kane into the game and scoring goals from open play, which yes, he did do yesterday, but we have not seen anywhere near enough of in the first two games. Yesterday, we looked better, we got a different goal. Had Harry Kane not have been in that position up front, would we have had someone different? Would we have scored in any different way? I'm not so sure. But realistically, it still took a set piece to break Panama down. They didn't really come out and play against us until after they went behind. They went behind in the 65th minute, I think it was, and by the 69th minute, we were 2-0 up. Great stuff. But England have got to find a way to break down teams and score goals from open play. Because set pieces will carry us so far, but it's not going to carry us all the way to the big gold one at the end. For me, I think the game was okay. I don't think it was exciting at all. I feel like it needed to really have a stick of dynamite up its backside. But simply put, it's not the worst result for England. We have gone through and we have avoided all of the big teams on the other side, including France, Spain and Germany. Also the Netherlands and Morocco. We won't play any of them until at least the final. On our side of the draw, we have Brazil, Argentina, Norway, Japan. They're the ones that I feel like we need to watch out for. Norway, Brazil and Japan, they will all end up knocking out each other. Only one of them will ever go through, and that is likely who England will end up playing in a quarter-final. England, again, need to really start to get a bit of momentum. It might be England go and play Brazil in a quarter-final, or maybe play against Mexico and Mexico City and send a statement of like, we're here and we're here to win, and that is what I really hope to see. But as of right now, I can only see the England momentum going one way, and it's not in the right direction. But that is going to be it from me. Thank you very much for watching. If you're new around here, make sure you like, share and subscribe. And I'll be bringing you loads of World Cup content as we are now halfway through the tournament on the home straight. Make sure you check out all the stuff coming up with some huge games coming up this week.